Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Drake Bates, also known as the Muscled Coder, and today I'm going to be giving you my update for the completion of my third week of this 8-week SARM cycle with RAD-140 and YK-11. Now, before I begin, I do not in any way endorse the use of drugs or other performance-enhancing substances. These drugs are considered technically illegal, which I am aware of. There is the potential for severe side effects, which is a risk that I am aware of and am taking willingly. And none of the information that I produce in this video or any other video on this channel will be considered medical advice. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Now, given the effects that I've experienced over the last week here, yesterday when I went to the gym, I had an absolutely amazing workout routine. I'm feeling a lot more endurance as I can go for a solid 2 hours of working out in the gym, and I still feel like I'm full of energy. Like I could go for 4 hours at a time is how it feels. And that's definitely an increase from even years ago when I would be in the gym. After about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, I was starting to feel, the inability to go on. But the other day, I just went for 2 hours and it was great. And I think I could have gone for another 2 hours. So I'm going to try and set up some time within the next week that I can go for 4 full hours at the gym, and I want to be able to spend an hour where I focus only on the legs, and then another hour where I focus only on my abs, and then another hour where I focus only on the chest area, and do that for 4 hours at the gym, which is something that you get as a benefit of taking these substances, that added endurance to be able to go longer, be able to do it more frequently. The rest days in between are a lot shorter. Now, as for the actual strength increases, I have noticed a strength increase. It's not substantial, and it's not to the same degree that I did experience it on my past cycle with decadurabolin, but it is definitely noticeable. And as for the side effects, I still haven't noticed anything, at least not severely detrimental. Now, there was a weird thing that happened the other day while I was walking to the gym, and I've never experienced this in my life. I don't know if it's just a random coincidence of, the time frame and the fact that I'm doing this, and I just happened to experience this, or whether or not this was somehow induced by the drugs that are now circulating through my system. But as I was walking to the gym, I felt a very weird sense of seizure in my joints on my right leg, and it was almost as if it felt like I took another step, my bone would snap. And that's kind of how it felt, and it was only for a brief second, and it was this immense shot of pain that was kind of came out of the blue from nowhere. I was like, what the hell was that? I've never felt anything like that. I have no idea what it was. My leg was not, bent or turned in any particular direction that would have caused that. It felt like I almost had an instant sprain that just came from nowhere. My leg was just walking normally as I usually walk. It's not like it was in any kind of awkward position where pressure's being put on it in a way that the bone would actually break, but that's kind of how it felt. Other than that, I haven't noticed anything else, really. Real quick, I wanted to interrupt this video to let you know that as a subscriber of this channel, I'm going to be doing a raffle giveaway over the next 8 weeks. And the way that you enter this giveaway is by liking the video and leaving a comment and subscribing to the channel. And I will be picking one random person who will receive a flag like the one that's hanging up behind me here. I have an additional one printed, and it is in this print because the word tread is unfortunately spelled incorrectly, but this is based on the Gadsden flag. This is my reimagined version of it with a much more muscular snake man, as you can see. And if you would like to get a copy of this flag, there's going to be a link in the description below where you can order it on Redbubble. You can also get it on different t-shirts and whatnot, and those are available for purchase as well. But if you would like to win one, the way that you do that is by subscribing to the channel and leaving a comment on any one of my videos that I make over the next 8 weeks. And I'm going to be taking a spreadsheet list of everyone who does this, and I'm going to be entering them into a random whatever number name picker, and one person is going to win a a copy of this flag. And this is actually considered the medium-sized flag. The flag that I have to send you is actually the large flag. When I am complete with my 8-week SARMs transformation, I'm going to be making a video announcing who the winner will be, and I'll be getting in contact with them. And then they'll give me their personal information and their address so that I can ship it out to them. I'm going to cover the cost of shipping and everything. You don't have to pay a dime. The only thing you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. One of the things that I have noticed, though, is an increase in appetite, which is kind of expected on these substances, especially when you're working out hard. You're growing more muscle, your body needs more intake for the food, and so before, if I had, say, 10 chicken fingers for a supper, that would be, enough to fill me up. And now I think I can probably go for 20 chicken fingers, and then that would be enough to fill me up. If I was making 4 eggs in an omelet in the morning, I can probably do 8 eggs, and it would still be, a lot of food that I would intake, and just trying to increase the amount of protein intake so that my body can grow in size. But other than that, I just wanted to let you know that this is the update for the end of my 3rd week, which means going into the following week, I will be increasing the dosage of YK-11 to 15 milligrams per day, and this is going to be in addition to the 10 milligrams of RAD-140. So now every single day, I will be taking 10 milligrams of RAD-140 plus 15 milligrams of YK-11 for the entire rest of the cycle, which is another 5 weeks. And I have noticed it's been shocking how fast the time frame has gone, given that I'm also doing a job here during the summer, and I've got a bunch of other things on my plate. And so the time frame is like, it seems as soon as I finish making one of these videos, the next video is needing to be recorded and produced. And so now I'm at the point where I'm almost halfway done this already, and it feels like I have only just started. But other than that, I want to thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to leave you with this montage of footage I've taken over the past week.